Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome back to the Rock's Roost and another episode of A Link to the Past. Here we are. We went to the East Palace last time. We got a pendant. You can see on the right side of our subscreen there, it says pendants. One of them's lit up. That's the pendant of courage. We also got the bow, so now we can practice our archery skills. And we talked to Sahasrahla, and actually down on the A button in the red box, you see there's a boot there. We got the Pegasus Shoes from Sahasrahla. And that lets us to do the old dasher. So getting around in the world is a little bit easier than it once was. Also, he told us where to find the other two pendants, and of course the Master Sword, which you see blinking here on the map. The pendant of power is in the Desert of Mystery at the lower left, and the pendant of wisdom is in the mountains to the north. That's Death Mountain. And of course the sword is in the woods. All right, let us sally forth. In this episode, we're going to be preparing to go to the desert to hunt down the pendant of power. But before we do that, a few things have opened up to us now that we have the Pegasus Shoes. Oop. We also need to get the item on the east side of Lake Hylia that Sahasrahla told us about. If you look at the map, this is Lake Hylia here. You'll see there's a cave that I put sort of center of the screen there. It's up in the kind of the backwaters of the lake. That's where we're headed. To get there, though, we can't swim yet, and it'll be a little bit before we can. So we're not going to be able to just jump in the lake. We're going to go over here, across the bridge, over to our house, which is here, the little red roof there you see, and then down in the swamp. And there's also a heart piece down there we're going to get. So once we do that, we'll head east along the southern shore, and then up to that cave. So that's the plan for our immediate future. Again, watch out for the fireballs. I see if you go down this way, we won't be able to go this way. You see, there is a little area here where you could jump in the water, but that's not for us yet. We'll be swimming before too much longer. We need the treasure of the Desert Palace first. We can dash. Let's dash. Dash whenever you can. Alrighty, we're back at our house. Take care of this guy. See, there's our house. Before we go down to the swamp, let's go this way. Go. Now that we have the Pegasus Shoes, let's take care of these very rude soldiers here. Alright, we can dash into things, including this tree. And things will come out. I'll tell you what, let's catch this. Come on. Oh well. And piles of rocks. There's more fairies in here. Alright, we have 2 fairies in a bottle, which is fine for now. Once we can swim, we'll be able to get another fairy, or another bottle rather. Come on, man. Now, the items that you find in the trees are fixed until you defeat the wizard. Then they will change, but once they change, they'll stay fixed after that. So that tree up there that had the fairy in it will have a fairy in it until we defeat the wizard. Important to remember. Let's head to the swamp. A lot of baddies in here. Be careful. You see that boomerang? The stun from the boomerang lasts a while. These soldiers will come out of the same place in the grass every time, even if you cut it. This little monster, I'll have to put the name of it up in post because I don't remember. If you cut the grass under him and then go up to him, he says, "All right, take it, thief." And then he drops something, some droppable item. Sometimes it's a magic jar, sometimes it's a heart, sometimes it's rupees, sometimes it's bombs, you know, basically any basic drop. It'll drop it. Bomb this wall for a great fairy. Good to know where those are, because you might need them in an emergency. Let's try this guy again. What do we get this time? Hey, you got a fairy. So that's just a fun little thing. There's all kinds of little, I don't want to call them secrets, but all kinds of little features in this game that make it fun. Oh, the crow got me. I have to say, the arrow soldiers are a mite more irritating than the non. Alrighty, so we're here. Let's see about that heart piece. Here's a shrine, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Give me something good. That was a full magic jar. I think our first time seeing one. Stupid crow. Alright, this place is important later. Let's see what we got in the chest. Bombs. That's fine. That's it shows 3 bombs, and it is 3 bombs, just in case. But you do have to go back out and then come back in to go through this away. There's an anti-fairy in here. Remember the way to deal with them. Now, there are 2 switches you can pull. Okay, the correct one is this one. It'll open the sluice gate here. But I'm going to pull this one just so you see what it does. It drops bombs down on your head. Super cool. All right, we've opened the sluice gate. Water's now flowing. Let's go outside and see if anything's changed. Hey, it has. There's a piece of heart. Grab it. Now, the fish. Well, that's nice. The fish despawned. Let's see if we can get the fish to show back up. All right, I'll show you what you can do with the fish. You can pick them up. Don't get shot. You take them to deep water. Whenever you see the fish like this, throw them in the deep water. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? See? Cool, right? There's so many little things in this game, I swear. All right. So, the desert is through here. You could pick this up if you had the power glove, but we don't. Y'all got to remember, I never claimed to be like a power player or anything. Down you go. 10 arrows. Nice. We needed that. I've heard the bee. We could go to the desert now. In fact, let's do it. Read the sign. This way, Desert of Mystery. Let's see what's so mysterious. Little fella hiding under the rock. Who's this? Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. He doesn't say anything. Remember the thief up in the Lost Woods? He said that one of their ex-members was hanging out by the desert. Well, that's him. He'll come in useful later. Much, much later. But later. Alright, let's check out the cave for a fairy. Might as well top up while we're here. Now, the desert is home to many perils, so be careful. There's two monsters to concern yourself with. There's the vulture, this one, which circles you, as you know, vultures are wont to do. 3 hits with the fighter sword. The other monster is the Geld Man. A monument, obelisk, whatever you want to call it. We will come back for that later. Don't step on that. See, that's what happens. Where's the Geld Man? He's not coming out. Don't touch the cactus either. See, it hurts. Up here, there is a wise man. Much like Sahasrahla, but a different wise man. And he will tell us, I am Aginah. I sense something is happening in the Golden Land, the 7 wise men sealed. This must be an omen of the great cataclysm foretold by the people of Hylian blood. The prophecy says the hero will stand in the desert, holding the Book of Mudora. If you have the Book of Mudora, you can read the language of the Hylia people. It should be in the house of books in the village. You must get it. If you're the person who will be the hero... Yeah, so if you get the book before you come here, he just says, oh, you have the book, that's great. He doesn't tell you all these nice little details that we got. There's a bombable wall right here. Let's bomb it. So Aginah, that's a nice little trivia question, by the way. Who is the other wise man in A Link to the Past? You know, that's not Sahasrahla. Anyway, it's Aginah. Is there a third wise man? I don't remember. I think there's one in the Dark World. Spoiler alert. Anyway, you found a piece of hearts. Okay, so that's 2. Before long, we'll have another heart container. Won't be too bad. We're halfway there now. Oh, by the way, when you pull up the subscreen, if you look at the bottom right corner where it has the equipment, you can see your current pieces of heart, your current progress toward another heart container. Okay, so for your benefit, I came to see him. Yeah, it was premature there. So that we could hear his little bit of lore, because it is pretty interesting. Otherwise, if you already know what to do, there's no need to come here first, because you just end up backtracking. The Geld Man, there he is. Oh. Come on, man. Dangerous. You see, I'm low on health. Mostly because I've been screwing around. But we have a Faerie nearby, so it's no big deal. Alright, so we got to go back to the village, to the House of Books. I already showed you the Book of Mudora, but of course we couldn't get it. Alrighty. Okay. And the name of the little monster under the rock, I'll put that in post as well. I don't remember it either. Come on, bunny man. Hey, that worked out for us, didn't it? Okay. Now's a good time to go look for that item to the east of Lake Hylia, I believe. This is a sand crab. I think we saw one of these before and I neglected to mention monster names. I will do my best to include all the monster names, because if you're like me, you know, you enjoy that. Can't do anything here yet. These are the baby moldorms. These are very dangerous. They take a lot of hearts if they hit you, so Just avoid them, but I wanted to show you the cave anyway. Go back to Boomerang. Actually, back to Arrow. Alright, we're going to see a monster that is unique. And shoot him. Hey, full magic jar. Watch out for the Zoras. We can't defend against fireballs yet. There is only one instance of this monster in the whole game. Oh, one more use of the magic powder is kind of a random one, is it defoliates bushes. Anyhow. In this next screen, we have the Octoballoon. You know how the Octoroks, I didn't get it in time, blow up in Breath of the Wild and when it's raining? Yeah. That has precedence in older games. Just continue on around here. Watch out for the sand crab. The Zoras are a threat as well, but... Alright, so you got... Obviously, there's the main entrance, and there's a bombable one here. There's actually another entrance right here, if memory serves, to at least another cave. But you go in here, and you notice something's a little off. It's covered in frost. This you can't knock down by dashing, by the way. It doesn't have that circular feature at the top. What's going on in here? You got Faeries, and there's a secret here. There is a secret. And I'm, for no reason, going to let this fairy loose and equip the bug-catching net. Dash into this statue in the middle. Uh-oh. You get a special bee. Let's keep it. It's the good bee. Now, this bee you can sell, I think, for 100 rupees to the merchant in Kakariko Village. Although it is a little bit buggy, and sometimes the bee just... he just won't buy the bee for whatever reason. Because you do have to let the bee out of the bottle around him. But you can use this bee like a regular bee. If you let it loose near enemies, it'll go around and sting the enemies, and eventually it will eliminate them. A regular bee would then fly away. The good bee, once it's done with the enemies, will fly back to you and fly around you. No, not doing damage, it just hangs out with you. And you can use the bug catching net to put it back in the bottle, or just walk around with it, what have you. So it's kind of a neat little thing. I don't really use it. I will sell it. Right now it'd be a waste to sell because we have 839 rupees. The max rupees in this game is 999. And there's no upgrades. So selling something for 100 rupees would be a waste of 39 rupees. But anyhow, we'll keep it for later. Ah, there's a chest. Wonder if that's the one containing the item Sahasrahla mentioned. Let's see. Let's prepare to bomb. What could it be in this frosty cave? What could be awaiting us? Hey, hey, you found the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. And there it is. I will demonstrate its use outside. Once you have the hammer, which is not obtained for a little bit, freezing enemies with the ice rod and then breaking them with the hammer has a very high chance of yielding a full magic jar, which is handy because using the ice rod takes up a lot of magic. Let's get a bead on this guy. See there? He's frozen. You can pick him up, throw him in the water, do whatever. You see the little fish jumped up there. It's a neat little feature. So we got the item. that old Sahasrahla was a talking about. You know, you can use, but you see it's very heavy on the magic. Can we freeze you? No, it does that. Oh no! Unlike in Breath of the Wild, they do not. Go in. I'm gonna quit wasting magic. Okay. Pretty soon we're going to be making a epic purchase of 500 rupees. So it looks like we have a lot of money now, but we don't really, because I've got to factor in that 500 rupees. And that'll be here before you know it. I do not know of a way to shatter the frozen enemies until you get the hammer. It would be nice if there was a way to do that. Magic jar? Nope, 8 bombs. Not bad. Okay. Alright, heading up from the swamp now. We need to get the book. Let's see what's in this tree. It's a fairy. How about this one? It's a bomb. So not everything is good that comes out of a tree. Oop, blew herself up. Now in here, this is called the Haunted Grove. Let's see why. Oh my. It's a young lad playing a flute. Or an ocarina. And the animals are attentively listening. When we approach, though, he vanishes. There will be more to this later. Nothing? 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 Boy, there's stingy trees. Hey, we already did this one. Oh, well. Later, these two trees, after we defeat the wizard, will have 20 rupees each in them, and you can just scroll in and out of the screen and pick them up over and over and over again. That is one way to get money quickly. Again, you're going to need a lot of money over the course of this game. All right, to the village we go. Here's the House of Books. How do we get the book, you ask? Well, through rather brutish means. You found the Book of Mudora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. How fun. Now, we're good. This is an item like any other on the subscreen. Book of Mudora. All right, we're doing pretty good. Let's head out of town to the north and swing by the sanctuary. Anything in here? Hey, hey, hey. Let's see. I think it's this house. Is it this house? The house that has a chicken. There's another neat little magic powder. It's not this house. We can steal our money again, though. It's the other house. I show you something neat with the magic powder. Yeah. Watch this. Cluck, cluck. What? You turned me into a human. I can even speak. Aha, it must be you who's always teasing my friends. The weathercock is always watching you harass them. Well, this human shape is uncomfortable for me. I want to be a chicken again. Cluck, cluck. That's one of the more rarely seen secrets, I think. Now you know, the cat's out of the bag. Not every chicken will turn into a person, obviously. This lady. Yep, she still trusts us. Watch. Oh, you didn't see it. She's actually a fairy in disguise. I'll stand back. Maybe you'll see. She's a fairy in disguise. Run after this person. I think I screwed it up. Yeah, I did. Reset it. I screwed it up again. Well, I'm a definitely like a power player, right? All right. We'll catch him. I can't believe you caught me. With your speed, it must have been easy to kidnap Zelda. What a tit. You don't look like such a bad guy, though. Okay, well, thank you. Anyway, because you have such quick feet, it might be a good idea to run and bash into many things. For example, the trees in this village have many useful things hanging in their branches. We'll just try it, okay? Monet. Okay. You're probably wondering what's inside this little room over here. I'll go ahead and bomb it. Watch out. The chickens. Stay away from it. Right. There's arrows in there. I'm not going to get that because I think it's 30 arrows. I don't want to waste it, but I just want to show you there's a chest there. Has a bunch of arrows in it. Okay. If we had no arrows, I'd go ahead and get it. If it was not immediately obvious, this kid down here is Sahasrahla's grandson. I mean, he called him Grandpa, but I don't know, it might not have been completely obvious. He's the one that told us where to find him. All right, here, let's go back to the treasure house and load up on bombs and stuff. I don't like running around without max arrows. And right now, that's a small number. Increasing the max bombs and arrows is another thing you need a whole lot of money for. But that's later. Hey, 20. Love to see that red. Blue's not bad either. You know, Wind Waker introduced the 10 rupee piece, and I kind of like that. You know, the yellow one, it's so cheery. I mean, obviously, you know, more is better, but I kind of wish there was a 10 rupee in more games, you know. Okay. There's a fairy in this tree. So, in case you need one. There's one. Don't need it, though. So, let's go. And watch out for that. I seem to have a good luck at, or bad luck at finding those on camera. I swear. I don't find them that often otherwise. Anywho. Let's head back toward the sanctuary. We're not actually going to go to the sanctuary yet. Not first. I want to show you something that's sanctuary adjacent. Right here. There's another pile of rocks. Get on down in there and find something good. Aha. Piece of heart. Doesn't it make you warm and fuzzy inside? Now, once we get going in the Desert Palace, we'll find a fourth piece of heart. But that's going to be just a little bit. Let's crash into this tree and see what happens. Hey, it's an apple tree. These heal your health. In the 3DS game, A Link Between Worlds, there's actually a really cute animation of Link eating the apples. Hey Zelda, how's it going? You should follow the marks the Elder made on your map when you explore. If you don't know what to do next, you can also visit a fortune teller. If you defeat the wizard, the soldiers may regain their sanity. Go seek the pendants. Well, they might. I want to get back in. Well, you can't get back in. Not yet, anyway. We'll get back down there one of these days. For now, I think we are ready to go to the Desert Palace. We have the good bee, which, you know, is kind of useless for us, but we're going to hang on to it. We have a fairy. I always like to carry a fairy just in case I lose all my hearts. You get brought back to life right away with that. We have the ice rod. We're maxed on bombs and arrows. I think we're in pretty good shape. What's in this? A tree. Hey, it's another apple tree. There's a few apple. Would you? Oh, man. It is harder to play and talk than you might think. Oh, you got me. Come on. Heart? Give me a heart. No heart. Okay. That's fine. Oh, come on. Oh! Mad skills. Mad skills, anyway. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I've been making shorter episodes that are compartmentalized in such a way as I'm hoping there'll be a useful walkthrough. You know, each video will basically be a chapter in a walkthrough. We are ready to go to the Desert Palace, so I'm going to leave it right here, and then the next video will be us going to the Desert of Mystery, opening the palace, and going through it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for your time and attention. If you did like it, please click the thumbs up and leave me a comment below. I always love chatting with you. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please consider doing so, because your support means everything to me, and it just really gives me a kick. I'll tell you what, if I can help you, then I have accomplished my life's goal. So I will see you next time, hopefully with a smile on your face and a song in your heart. Take care. Bye-bye.